in most systems. I think our most basic kick would be the roundhouse. I think it's the most used. If you watch a fight, whether it be a kickboxing match, a street fight, or an MMA fight, probably 90% of your kicks are going to be roundhouse kicks. We do a lot of front kicks, side kicks, and spin back kicks as well, but probably the most common kick you're going to throw is a roundhouse kick. Okay. So let's just go over the real basics of the roundhouse kick. First of all, your striking area is going to be your shin, ideally. But if your opponent moves back or you're kicking higher, then it moves to the top of your foot. But ideally, you want your roundhouse kicks to land with your shin. Okay. Another rule of thumb that we use a lot of is if it's a left leg, which I use more of, I say, I don't know percentage-wise, I say 80% of our techniques here go with our front hand or foot. That way, that's defending the takedown and fighting the guys that are going to take you down. When you start using your back leg or even your back hand, you open yourself up for more vulnerable positions, takedowns, etc. So most of our techniques are with our front hand or front leg, and then the reason being is to avoid the takedown and keep the fight where we want it to be. Okay. Even if you're the strike E or the takedowner or the wrestler, you still don't want to end up in the back. So I say that's changed the game a lot, where you don't just open up with your rear arm or your rear leg, okay? Because it does create openings or create vulnerability for you to be taken down. Any questions on that? Okay. But there's a couple ways where you'll get more power with your front hand, because you don't get as much power with your front because your hip's already there. So to generate the power, you have to throw your hip into it. You don't throw a ball with your front hand. You don't back with your front hip. Right? You don't hit a golf club like that. Everything you do with power is from the back side. You pitch with your arm back. Everything you do is with that. You want to create that power. When you're pitching a ball, somebody's not going to take you down and beat you up. So we have to play a little different game there. So how do we get more power with our front? You have to turn it into your back, okay, or create a different trajectory. And I would say that wrong, but you know. Okay, so my favorite kick with the front leg, besides the inside leg sweep, is a left to the left. Okay, when you throw left to the body with your left arm, since they're opposite, it's hitting them on the right side, and that happens to be where their liver is. Okay, so that's the #1 target you're going to aim for. My left leg, that's what I like the best. So when I do the left kick, if I did it from right here, I'm not going to get enough power. So to turn it into a rear, to get the hip back, I'm going to either step, now my hip's back. Okay, but when I kick, my hip's forward again. So if he did get a hold of this leg, it's a lot easier to defend my front leg than it is my back leg, because once my back leg, I've given him my whole hip, it's usually going to be square. Does that make sense? So when I'm here, if I do this way, okay, I can get a lot of power because I was here for a second, and then I generated power. When I'm kicking, my front leg, my hip is forward, okay? So he has a harder time taking me down. You understand that point? Okay. And the same, I'll pretend that's his face, but I don't have to do it that way. The same would be for a head kick. So if I'm here and I either step or skip, and I still am not giving up my hip to him. Okay? Because to me, giving up your hip to your opponent is like giving your heart to your woman. They're just gonna fucking snatch it, take advantage of it, and then beat you and leave. You don't want to do either. Okay? So I don't want to give my heart to anyone. Again, it's black heart, mafia. And I don't want to give my hip. I don't want to give my hip to some Jiu-Jitsu guy or some wrestler, and then he'll take me and twist something and shit like that. Okay? So I want to keep my hips to myself until I can pick my shot and put him to sleep. Okay? Alright, so that's my favorite kick with the left. Would be a liver kick. And the liver is located right here side, halfway between midline and lateral. Okay, xiphoid process, okay, in your axilla. That's where your liver is, right under that rib. Where the doctor feels when you're laying down in your rib cage, he's feeling for your liver. So the way to attack that is come up at an angle. You don't attack it coming horizontally, so you're just going to hit the liver, under the ribs. You want to hit right under the ribs, an upward motion. So my kick, or my punch actually to the liver is here. You want to go up, okay, and the kick to the liver is the same thing. You want to go up at that angle. Okay, any question on that? It's okay. And when we drill it, even though we don't do it in a fight, I don't know how my guys do it, we're not Muay Thai, but to drill it, it's a good drill, and it gets more of a plyometric bang out of the kick. I'll drill it with a double. Okay? You can do that with front hand, like a front double jab, because it's forward. You don't see guys doing a double right hand, right? Because the hips are already there. And you can do the same with this. So you can just do this. That's a good drill to do too. You're not actually going to fight like that. But let's just do a single right now. Let's do 5 to 5 liver kicks. Okay? Remember, okay, what's one of the most the dangerous parts about throwing a liver kick? And it is a real danger. What's the danger to you throwing a liver kick? Not catch the elbow. Hitting him in the elbow. You're gonna catch that a lot. You come across, you're not. But you're also not getting the full effect. So, timing, watching your opponent. But the reality is, a lot of times you are going to take your elbow. And it's a really time you see the pretty good at it. Don't actually say that and don't make that movement, because then they'll know that you just did it. So you have to do the poker face. Okay? But that is a real thing. And I'm willing to risk hurting my foot or my shin, getting a little bruise on my shin while I'm trying to attack the liver. But just be ready to know that that is one of the dangers of a liver kick, is catching that elbow on the top of your foot. The second you put it down, you're going to have a golf ball in your foot. But that's okay, that'll leave. If you do land in the liver though, you'll win the fight. You're not going to lose the fight with that golf ball, but you will win the fight if you land a good liver shot. Okay? All right, let's go. 5 on 5 liver kicks. Pop that liver up. Go.